Oklahoma's current crop of accolades comes from national editors, travel writers, and others who keep a full-time eye on travel destinations and attractions coast to coast and beyond. The mainstream media have awakened to a modern Oklahoma. A combination of sweeping change and newly corrected misperceptions has created news. And the headlines happen to reflect a nice balance of Oklahoma's strong suits. Much of the world still thinks of Oklahoma as one big prairie, yet the EPA certifies this state mile for mile as the nation's most diverse terrain with 12 ecoregions. Only 2 states, California and Alaska, have more ecodiversity. Distinctive features include the largest stretch of native tallgrass on the continent and the nation's first wildlife preserve, set aside by our first conservationist, President Teddy Roosevelt. Some of the largest buffalo herds on Earth roam these preserves, a glimpse of an ancient America. Regal mesas, mountains, canyons, forests, cypress swamps, and rolling hills only hint at Oklahoma's amazing range. But the biggest surprise may be Oklahoma's status as a land of lakes, what Time magazine called an aquatic paradise. With a wealth of lakes that are pristine, uncrowded, brimming with adventure, often steeped in legends of Indians or outlaws. And with more miles of shoreline than the East and Gulf Coasts combined, it's as if the Dust Bowl drowned. No less a travel authority than Fodor's ranks Tulsa in its top 10 most overlooked destinations, an endorsement that lands this elegant city in the limelight. Fodor's was impressed with Tulsa's rich American Indian culture, its Art Deco architecture, and summer festivals. And in fact, Tulsa's is one of the top 3 Art Deco collections in America, along with Miami's and Manhattan's. Tulsa's reputation as a capital of jazz just keeps growing, along with its following for exceptional restaurants and shopping. Recognizing Oklahoma City's remarkable urban renaissance, Southern Living named it one of the South's top 5 downtowns, where energy surrounds a host of emerging urban districts. The pace of change challenges even locals to keep up. To help out, there are tours aboard Bricktown water taxis, horse-drawn carriages, and a fleet of trolleys. An exuberant new Oklahoma City Art Museum anchors the downtown arts district. There's the new riverfront with its regattas and 15 miles of trails. It's all part of a widely celebrated and continuing downtown resurgence. Bartlesville is a city recently thrust into the limelight with a stylish transformation of one of Frank Lloyd Wright's only skyscrapers. Price Tower is now an elegant boutique hotel, destination restaurant, and art center. Visitors are immersed in the master architect's iconic style, and they arrive from around the world. A twist of fate sent Oklahoma's architecturally ornate territorial capital into a century-long sleep. Guthrie has since awakened as the largest district on the National Register of Historic Places, with Victorian bed and breakfast inns, antique shops, restaurants, and festivities. Of course, there are dozens more one-of-a-kind towns to discover and explore. The name Oklahoma came from two Choctaw words that mean red people, and many Oklahoma attractions spring from roots as America's Indian Territory, spinning tales of native tribes and dozens more who arrived from all corners of the country, producing a vibrant tapestry of tribal life unequaled anywhere else in the world, infusing the state with a rich heritage and thriving cultures, creating a destination unlike any other. The state is also a showcase for trailblazing cowboys and land-run pioneers. Renowned art museums present vivid portraits of the American West, with vast collections and many works from the masters of Western art. And from pioneer homesteads to historic forts, Oklahoma offers countless encounters with America's mythic West. The founder of Phillips 66 left his lakeside ranch house to generations. Woolaroc in Bartlesville is filled with art and artifacts and surrounded by wildlife. Like Frank Phillips, many of Oklahoma's great oil barons built legacies of architectural grace, including his brother, Wade Phillips, who gave his grand estate to Tulsa. Today, Philbrook is one of the most exquisite museums anywhere. Oklahoma has also earned kudos for two of the nation's favorite zoos, one in Oklahoma City and the other in Tulsa. There's the awesome new Museum of Natural History in Norman, the new aquarium in Jenks, just south of Tulsa, botanical gardens in downtown Oklahoma City, children's museums, theme parks, and much more. Oklahoma hosts a growing list of high-profile annual events, celebrating echoes of Indian Territory and cowboy country, events that bring the Civil War to life, that honor Oklahoma as a well-known wellspring of musicians and music festivals, from jazz to folk to red dirt country rock. The acclaimed week-long OK Mozart Festival is an international attraction. Other events celebrate gardens in bloom, the arts, or the bounty of the seasons. Nearly every town has a signature event and much to celebrate. A national monument now stands in remembrance of the first major terrorist attack on American soil. Touring the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum, the remark echoed by dignitaries and citizens alike is simply, every American should go. Oklahoma's state capital is lavished with priceless native art. There are arts districts, and enclaves enlivening main streets, and charming historic neighborhoods. Public art highlights city parks, college campuses, lakeside lodges, and newly minted museums. Another cultural treasure lies in the nation's longest stretch of Route 66, and one of its most colorful. From Quapaw to Texola, the Mother Road is a ribbon of legends and one-of-a-kind landmarks from the heyday of this fabled highway. The invitation to cruise Route 66 draws fans even from halfway around the world to get their kicks. So the media see it, and increasingly, travelers do too. The truth is, Oklahoma's emergence is overdue. With momentum so strong, it's just a hint of what's ahead. But for those who love being early onto discoveries, it's a genuine find. Just ask the experts.